like a Hellcat.
All it takes is one look at the new season of Rainbow Six Siege to tell you that High Calibre is here to make an impact. Yes, that's a new HUD, and yes, that's a new gun. The operator wielding it is Thorn, a new Irish defender with a gadget she likes to hide in sneaky places around the map. Find one and you win a prize. Prizes may include panic, severe injury, or death. High Calibre is also delivering a full rework for the Outback map, new rules for camera gadgets, player protection updates, and more. Plus, here's your girl Finka using a nano boost charge to get herself up from DBNO. She can do that now. But let's wind it back to that gadget for 1 sec. This is the Razor Bloom Shell, a lovely name for a deadly device. Thorn can throw these little gadgets and they'll stick basically anywhere. After the fuse is set, the Razor Bloom lies in wait for an attacker to wander into its proximity. When one comes close enough, the timer starts ticking, and shortly after, yikes. This thing absolutely will kill you if you're too close, though it's possible to survive if you're on the outskirts of the radius or manage to escape it in time. What makes the Razor Bloom Shell truly deadly is savvy defenders, and they do this in a couple of ways. Firstly, as an attacker, hearing a fuse timer activate is alarming. You're likely to get a wee bit distracted, and Thorn is likely to be nearby to stick it to you. Secondly, it's a lot harder to sprint out of its deadly radius when there's barbed wire at your feet, or one of Legion's goo mines in your ankle, or Belusi's Banshee ringing in your ears. Thirdly, Clash. Dealing with this shield-wielding slow-down specialist when there could be Razor Blooms about? No thank you. Or yes please. It all depends on which side you're on. If that happens to be the attacker's side, then there are a number of ways you can proceed. Razor Blooms can be destroyed by bullets or lasers or explosions, or disabled by EMPs. Their fuse timer does give you a quick window for a quick reflex shot, providing A, you can find it and shoot it in time, and B, you don't get shot while looking for it. If you prefer to play it more safely, you can scout for shells with 0 or IQ, or go hunting with a Twitch drone. Razor Bloom shells can force the attackers to burn time and betray their position, and if attackers choose to rush in without first sacrificing some time or intel, well, Thorn will be more than happy to greet them with her M870 shotgun or her UZK-50GI submachine gun. The UZK-50GI submachine gun is entirely new, a custom weapon created by the Siege team for you, the Siege player. This thing rips. Like literally rips open holes in walls and floors. It may be an SMG, but the UZK-50GI is chambered with 50 caliber rounds to give Thorn plenty of destructive power. Complement it with the 1911 TAC Ops pistol or the C75 Auto machine pistol, and pair her Razor Bloom shells with barbed wire or a deployable shield. Thorn is coming, so watch your step. Located a bomb. Now, if you've been watching closely, you've probably already noticed some key changes to the Outback map. There is a full rework of the garage/restaurant/motel coming with the High Calibre season, and almost every area has been optimized for cleaner navigation and better flow. The garage size has been reduced, and more cover and windows have been added to make it more viable for the defenders. Upstairs, there's a new exterior breakable wall close to the party room and office bomb site, while the restaurant area downstairs has been split beneath the Shark to break up some big sightlines. On your way over to the motel, you'll notice that the outdoor terrace has been enclosed, now accessible through an exterior double door, and the motel rooms and bathroom have been simplified to make for clearer, more intense engagements. There are plenty more changes to adapt to, so be sure to check out the Discovery playlist and learn the ropes. High Calibre is also rolling out this sharp new HUD you've been seeing here, one designed to bring the visual language of Siege up to speed and lay the groundwork for what's to come. Additionally, the cameras of Valkyrie and other defenders are getting a unifying rule regarding outside placement. They'll all only last a few seconds outside before disconnecting, giving the attackers more clearance to approach the building. Further updates to player protection, balancing changes, and more are on the way. You can read more about them on rainbow6.com. These updates, as well as the Outback map rework, will be free for all players when High Calibre launches. Thorn will be available on the premium track of the High Calibre Battle Pass at launch, and will be unlockable 2 weeks later with Renown or R6 credits. Subscribe to this channel for the latest in Rainbow Six Siege, and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
So as we see here, this is the season High Calibre operator reveal, but in this video also goes over quite a few other things. So of course the main things we see are just the new operator Thorn. So she has this gadget which she throws out, generates a relatively large area effect around it, and is a timed or is a delayed explosive trap. So basically once it's triggered, it will detonate after a short duration, dealing high damage. Definitely, since it is a timed delay, or it's a delayed explosion. It's a delayed explosive, so it will do higher damage than something like Cap can, which is just purely a trap. But yeah, we see just an abridged thing. So Finka's getting a rework so she can pick herself up. New HUD. Cameras placed outside will react the same way that Mozzie drones react outside. They'll slowly shut off. So yeah, just a bunch of minor changes. Actually, we don't actually get any more updates of the Goyo rework that came from last season. And honestly, with how much is actually shown in this video, I might not have to go through the full presentation, because it kind of abridges everything here. Got the new HUD, getting new quality of life stuff, the naming system, new custom nicknames for content creators so they can stay safe while streaming, stuff like that. But yeah, so basically we're just gonna go back through this. So she places it, and it's an area-based detonation that triggers and then explodes after a short delay. Deals high damage in a high radius. It can be destroyed though, so it is as opposed to Capcan that's just a trap, that tripwire basically. This one gives you a chance to react, so you can either run away, continue pushing, or try and shoot it, all of which will definitely put you out of position, because yeah, it shows you, it doesn't show your location, but it makes noise, so any defenders near could see it, which actually I kind of accidentally predicted that, kind of indirectly. I said it was going to be some sort of intel gadget. Technically it is an intel gadget. That, not exactly, but technically. But so they're basically saying that she synergizes really well with any operator or gadget that slows or prevents movement. So Legion, Clash, Melusi, and then Barbed Wire. So that's pretty cool. I did see this. Is the explosive in front of or behind the Monty? Oh no, it's above him. I was gonna say, does this go through? No, it actually doesn't go through any shields. I saw someone else that already got access testing footage that it doesn't even go through the bulletproof glass stuff. It just doesn't. But of course, it is countered by any of the anti-intel operators. So yeah, pretty straightforward. And outside of that, there is the massive map rework. Once again, I'm not the map guy, so I will leave some other YouTuber to do that, because someone else will be a lot better at it, because I don't play Siege a lot. I'm going to be honest, Thorn isn't the operator that's probably going to get me back into Siege. I'm definitely going to be in Apex and Halo for a little bit. I'd like to get back into Siege, though. Hopefully I have more time. But yeah, so we see the HUD is being reworked massively. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this. I mean, it's mainly for, because with the we're not quarantine anymore. It's Outbreak, maybe Containment, something like that. Whatever the spinoff is called, I cannot remember what it's called off the top of my head. They have a very streamlined HUD, and I don't actually remember what it looks like. I played it twice. I think it's for parity. I honestly I didn't see this in it, so it might just be them trying to streamline it and modernize it. They did say they're using sort of a new engine for it, so yeah. But yeah, it's not working here, but when it is working, this moves directions, showing in this area if they're on your level, this area if they're above, this area if they're below. It just shows their direction, so I like it. I personally like it. I feel like it's more readable than a lot of like the compass systems that other games have. It's pretty cool. I love that you can see like the weapons and the ammo types and the gadget stuff there. It's pretty cool. I do like that we will eventually be able to change the color of friendly versus enemy stuff. I'm always gonna go the blue versus red versus blue, because that's what I grew up with Halo. So yeah, we see here she does have this new weapon. It is more or less an SMG that just has high caliber weapons, so it's a special weapon similar to, it's a utility weapon is basically what it is, similar to Chanka's LMG. It's designed to be a utility weapon, which is pretty cool. I like utility weapons in shooters. We don't have a lot of those in Siege in general, so I'm glad we are getting it. Of course, now it's going to go over the Outback rework. Just making it more competitive is more or less what they were saying. They also updated like the graphics, replacing stuff and picking up stuff, so it's not trying to remove text and make stuff icon based instead of text based, which I do like. I actually really like that. But yeah, they wanted to make the map more competitively minded, make it less chaotic and cluttered, and make it more competitive and streamlined. I feel like they achieved that quite well just by what I've seen. Of course, I'll be testing out all this stuff tomorrow, mainly the new operator. They are doing a new thing with how the test server works. I'm going to go and let this continue playing. With how the test server works, they will, whenever it launches, launch the season content, and then the season will launch. Then after that, they will launch a bunch of test content on the test server after the season has gone live, and then they'll do balance stuff. And yeah, so I'm assuming we'll probably get the Goyo rework in the test section. And we also haven't got the attack phase changes and stuff like that, or the prep phase changes, stuff like that. I'm assuming that will be on the test server again. I'm assuming we're gonna get that next year, honestly. But there's a lot of stuff that we'll be going through across the next couple seasons. A lot of changes that we know about that will be going through the test server. Can't wait to try them all out. I can't wait to try out Thorn. She might fit into my playstyle. She'll definitely force me off the cap can that I tend to cling to. But I'm not. I'm willing to give it a try. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this season? I definitely am. I definitely do like Thorn. Like her character design, like the gadget. I like the new weapon. But yeah, what do you guys think? Feel free to tell me your opinions in the comment section down below. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is EmeraldAvengerG. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out.